Others. May I now ask you what is the most satisfying two-lettered word, ladies and gentlemen? Oh wow. Thank you. No, as it gets further, I know it's going to get tougher. Now it's fine. The most satisfying two-lettered word, way. Relationship means more than one. अकेला दुनिया में रह के क्या करेगा? अकेला 20 बेडरूम का घर है, रात में हर एक बेडरूम में थोड़ा थोड़ा टच एंड गो सो के आएगा? हाँ, बेंटली गाड़ी है, बेंटली. हाँ, बेंटली गाड़ी में हृदय तो बेंट हो गया. व्हाट विल ही डू विथ ऑल दैट वन मे yearn for at one's beck and call? Will a person gain even a bit's happiness and satisfaction without meaningful relationships? Therefore they say, if you want to know how rich you are, drop a tear and see how many hands come forth to wipe it. That is how rich you are. Otherwise you may keep counting your wealth and no one there to really give you companionship. But I know such people, bhatakti atmas, just living in their house like a bhoot. No one there to share their relationships. What a satisfying word that is. We. Even for enjoyment, it has to be more than one, right? Maja bhi karna hai. Even if we had to give a great time, it has to be more than one. Imagine going for the party alone. And saying, tu hi hai, main hi hu, tu hi hai, main hi. What are you going to do dancing alone? Even to enjoy life properly, you have to have more than one. Not I, but we. And therefore Arjuna says in the Gita, Kim no rajyena govindah, kim bhogair jivite va, yesham arthe kangshitam no, rajyaha bhogaha sukhani cha, ta ime vastitha yudne, pranam styaktva dhanani cha. Chapter 1 of the Gita. What is the use of the battle? What is the use of gaining victory? What is the use of gaining the throne? And what is the use of gaining consequent opulence? If all those whom it is meant for are present here on the battlefield and all shall be slain in this fratricidal battle, with whom to live? सब कुछ अगर खत्म हो गया, सब खत्म हो गए, तो ये ऐशो आराम को क्या चाटना है? चाटेंगे? कार को चाटेंगे जाके? हाँ? बोलेंगे मेरा डोल्ची गवाना का ग्लास है. हरी बोल. है? ये मेरा जॉर्जो आर्मानी का शर्ट है. हरी बोल. चाटेंगे उसको? What will you do? Simple question, you know. Even to enjoy life, you need more than one person. Even people who drink. People have a great time only when they're together. Imagine our devotees coming to a temple and we have kirtan. You will experience it after. When all these wild guys start dancing. When I start singing. अकेला नाच के मजा आएगा कभी? गाना लगा के नाच रहा है अकेला. What is the point? Enjoyment means more than one. Ladies and gentlemen, these days when I travel overseas, when I go to England, I don't carry money any longer. I've stopped carrying money. I just carry magazine clippings, you know. It's as simple as that, you know. You can see, all of these are just plain magazine clippings. Green, you know, yellow. This is all I carry. No money. No pounds at all. Why carry pounds? Why carry pounds, you know? There's no need to carry pounds. Because if you can change the magazine clippings into pounds, why? If you can change the magazine clippings, I showed you, right? Ladies and gentlemen, मैंने कुछ इधर झोल किया है? I have a half sleeve kurta, I haven't hidden anything. I showed you the magazine clippings right in front of you. 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. 100 pounds. 10,000 rupees. Mac देखिए. अभी सब बोलेंगे प्रभु जी लेक्चर के बाद आपके पास आना पड़ेगा थोड़ा, बताइए कैसे किया. You know what I say generally? All of you have a very colorful life. Just like these yellow, blue, green magazine clippings, your life seems to be very colorful. My question is your life useful? Your life may be very colorful. Having a gala time with your friends, movies, chilling out. Is your life useful? We must make our colorful life a useful life. We must add value to paper. Imagine I've just changed paper to valuable currency notes. They are real if you want to check it out. Come to me later. They're all real currency notes. British sterling pounds. GBP. You know. All GBP. Imagine. My God, this guy's too excited. He's too excited. Wouldn't it be of value? Add value to paper and make paper valuable. The lesson is, you can't do it, don't worry, I can't teach you all this stuff. But the point is, add value to your already colorful life. Make your life useful. Be with people who add value to your life. Don't just hang out with people who take value out of your life by making you forcefully choose wrong things in your life. And as we add those valuable things in our life, that association, that company, that we, with those people, we will all struggle together and, have a great time. And may I invite all of you to see another video, a beautiful one. Can we have the lights off and sound on, please?
Once upon a time, a turtle and a rabbit had an argument about who was faster. They decided to settle the argument with a race. The turtle and the rabbit both agreed on a route and started off the race. The rabbit shot ahead and ran briskly for some time. Then, seeing he was far ahead of the turtle, he thought he'd sit under a tree for some time and relax before continuing the race. He sat under the tree and soon fell asleep. The turtle, plodding on, overtook him and soon finished the race. Emerging as the undisputed champ, the rabbit woke up and realized that he'd lost the race. The moral of the story is that slow and steady wins the race. This is the version of the story that we've all grown up with. But our version of the story continues. The rabbit was disappointed at losing the race, and he did some thinking. He realized that he'd lost the race only because he had been overconfident, careless, and lax. If he had not taken things for granted, there's no way the turtle could have beaten him. So, he challenged the turtle to another race. The turtle agreed. This time, the rabbit went all out and ran without stopping from start to finish. He won by several miles. The moral of the story? Fast and consistent will always beat the slow and steady. It's good to be slow and steady, but it's better to be fast and reliable. But the story doesn't end here. The turtle did some thinking this time and realized that there's no way he can beat the rabbit in a race the way it was currently formatted. He thought for a while and then challenged the rabbit to another race, but on a slightly different route. The rabbit agreed. The turtle and rabbit started off. In keeping with his self-made commitment to be consistently fast, the rabbit took off and ran at top speed until he came to a broad river. The finishing line was a couple of kilometers on the other side of the river. The rabbit sat there, wondering what to do. In the meantime, the turtle trundled along, got into the river, swam to the opposite bank, continued walking, and finished the race. The moral of the story? First, identify your core competency, and then change the playing field to suit your core competency. The story still hasn't ended. The turtle and rabbit by this time had become pretty good friends, and they did some thinking together. Both realized that the last race could have been run much better. So, the turtle and rabbit decided to do the last race again, but to run as a team this time. They started off, and this time the rabbit carried the turtle till the riverbank. There, the turtle took over and swam across with the rabbit on his back. On the opposite bank, the rabbit again carried the turtle, and they reached the finishing line together. Both the turtle and rabbit felt a greater sense of satisfaction than they'd felt earlier. The moral of the story? It's good to be individually brilliant and to have strong core competencies. But unless you're able to work in a team and harness each other's core competencies, you'll always perform below par, because there will always be situations at which you'll do poorly and someone else does well. Teamwork is mainly about situational leadership, letting the person with the relevant core competency for a situation take leadership. And that is the end of the story.
We shall overcome, we shall overcome, we shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. Martin Luther King. We will all overcome together. Our habits, our challenges. As youngsters, we deal with so much. We fail in our exams, we are depressed. We have bad habits which we are dealing with. We want to quit it, we can't. We are all dealing with so much on our heads, and when we are trying to do it alone, it will be very difficult. Therefore, the most satisfying word is we. And what should you do with the most satisfying word we? Always use it in your life. Keep the we together. Cooperation, good company, good association of devotees, and in that association we'll be able to deal with a lot.